It's the Game of the MTGO Show.
Minskin who? Yeah, if you didn't want a Minskin Boo, Archon's a great pickup as well. Really good in sneak attack and good in Reanimator. Have I talked myself into Archon? I might have. I don't know if I want to be red-green. Shit. Well, there's an animate dead. If we'd taken the Minsk, we would have had like a bevy of riches here. I think we would have taken Umazawa's. Ooh, Thoughtseize. Alright, I'm starting to feel good about this. Love the self-Thoughtseize. What's the table layout? LSV's passing to us. And Skittles is 2 up from LSV, and then Roro's 1 up from Skittles, and then there's Dan Bear. Roro did make it. Yeah, Grizzlebrand and Archon. There's 3 premium reanimate targets in Cube. And Archon and Grizzlebrand are 2 of them. The third one is Atraxa. And after that, those are all the S tier ones. And after that, I don't think there's any A tier reanimation targets anymore. I think it goes straight to B tier. Hey, Sappho thinks the sub thinks the 65 months. There's just that much of a gap between the best ones. I don't even know if Iona's B tier. Iona might be C tier these days. Hell yeah, Neil Bubbles. Oh, Corpse Dancy. Well, yeah, Jackal Demon. It's like the coldest take of all time. Yeah, Iona's in the cube. The name of card type Angel is in the alpha. It's in the alpha cube that's coming up. But it's not in this one. Yeah, excellent start for sure. Currently, we would take Entomb over most cards. I think you're supposed to take Bayou here. I'm a little tempted by Arc Trail. I end up in black-red a lot, and I end up in black-green very rarely when I'm Reanimator. Green gets you, like, Grist. Yeah, I think I'm, like, mono-black 10 to 15% of the time, blue-black 10 to 15% of the time, and then red-black almost all the rest. Like, a little bit over half the time. What would make me be white-black in Reanimator? The reason to go white-black in Reanimator is if you don't have enough playables. Mystical Tutor is a good Reanimation card. We're going to take that over a Braid. Reanimator loves some tutors. Why red-black over blue-black? Red, the loot effects and red-black tend to go very late. They're very pleasant. You get cards like Fable that are early picks that are just really good. Whereas the blue looters aren't as high of picks as Fable is. They aren't doing as much. And then stuff like Bitter, you get like later than cards like Chart a Course. Bitter's also just like better than Chart a Course, right? Like the haste on that matters. Ugly. Pretty. I actually really like Oliphant and Reanimator too, but we're going to take Bitter Reunion over it. If only we'd take them both. But yeah, you see like black-red and fixing wheeling. You don't really see that with like Underground Seas and stuff. So we're going to have a better deck and a better mana base. Yeah, thanks, Dragonheart. Fortunately, I didn't see the comment. Woodfall Primus and Iona are both going to be pretty close. Hello, Shelly. I don't think there's anything we care about on the wheel here. Oh, it's not a stream snipe? Oh, yeah. Yeah, unless he's just passing to me. So it's just the person to my right. Yeah, we're gonna grief over Smuggler's Copter here. Copter's good. It's a good loot effect. Hopefully grief doesn't need a lot of explanation in Reanimator. Monolith is nowhere close. Nowhere on the horizon there. Reanimator doesn't want like a ton of colorless mana generally. Currently, I don't like this recurring nightmare because we don't have like a lot of ways of bidding and a lot of like random creatures to sacrifice. But the other options are Fatal Push and Freebooter, which are both very lower tier. Maybe Damn is like a clunky removal spell. So we're gonna take the nightmare. This pick's sweet. I like a Snuff Out. I'm gonna take Blood Crypt over it though. Hey, here we go. Exhume or Liliana. I'm gonna Exhume and just hope that we get other discard outlets. I'm not a big fan of Una's Prowler, especially with Exhume, because it like lets the opponent discard too. But it is a good one with Recurring Nightmare. It appears our lane is open. Ogda's not terrible. Metamorph might be better with Recurring Nightmare. I'd also rather not play against an opposing Metamorph. I guess turn 2 Magda ramps you into Shieldred. There's something there. If I pick up the Entomb, I'm not going to grab Mystical, no. It's too late. It's too late to add a color. I think Mystical right now would not increase our consistency, which is the whole point of Mystical, right? In a Reanimator deck. Yeah, Entomb, Fable, 1 mana discard spells, Dark Ritual, Reanimate. Doing pretty good on Reanimation spells, though. So Reanimate's very low. The 1 mana discard spells are way better than Mind Twist in this deck. Because we want to like push our stuff through quickly. And Mind Twist, because we don't have a bunch of fast mana, Mind Twist would be like a Shieldred type card. Yeah, no interest in Titan. It's pretty bad. Shallow Grave Exiles. Enemy Dead, it's like vulnerable to bounce spells and stuff. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well for Reanimation targets. We don't need to put bad ones in. Gonna Faithless Looting here. Easily hum. There's the Entomb. Very exciting. Hopefully the 2-mana 2/1 that loots comes back to us, huh? No power. Yeah, but like these are better cards than power in this deck. Like Faithless Looting and Entomb are better than like Mox Pearl or whatever. Dark Ritual might be better than Mox Pearl in this deck. How many Reanimation targets are ideal? It depends on if you have Entomb or not. So with Entomb, like 3 or 4 is pretty good. Which is what we have. It's between Bolt and Badlands. I think I'm leaning Badlands. I really like having that nice solid mana base. We're doing pretty well on playable count too anyway. Yeah, Putrid Imp and Grave Titan are the tempting ones here. Putrid Imp would be another card that just works pretty well with Recurring Nightmare. I think we're going to wheel it, though. Let's grab Gravine. I mean, they both maybe wheel, right? But Grave Titan fits more decks than Putrid Imp does. We've been getting Reanimation spells pretty late. The Imp, like, literally only fits our deck. Someone might cack it, but whatever. No big loss. Excuse me. I don't know how much I want this Xander's Lounge that comes with play tap land. I don't really want any of this other stuff, though. So it'd be like taking Crucible from the Crucible strip player or something. It'd be an annoying way to lose. This is some quality cards. I guess! Yeah, we have Shallow Grave and Corpse Dance for Emrakul. And Entomb and Faithless Looting to Bennett. Might be fine. We have not seen Sneak Attack or Through the Breach now. I like Imperial Seal of the Necromancy. Tutors are so good in Reanimator. Now we do have to worry about Necromancy from the opponent. I can also hit our things. I think we're going to Toxic over Damnation. We don't have Reanimate here, so the only thing we're using our life for is Grizzlebrand. I think it's better to have the 3-mana card. Could sideboard Massacre Worm. But like, is Liliana good against those decks? Or Massacre Worm would be good? Probably not as. Or should we just, like, fuck up someone's Dark Depths combo? We just passed Thespian stage. Is that on us now to, like... The Hypnotorax trying to tell me something. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a few minutes. Hey. Thanks for waiting, folks. I was getting my poop on. I was pooping. Is this too much Reanimator bullshit? It feels like too much. Maybe Toxic's supposed to be a sideboard card. Was it healthy? Oh, it was very healthy. Was it excellent poop? Yeah. So Woodfall Primus doesn't play very well with the... Woodfall Primus is great with Recurring Nightmare, but it's a little bit awkward with Shallow Grave and Corpse Dance. Evolved Sleeper is not amazing, but it is a creature to sack to Recurring Nightmare. That's a card I insist on playing. I can, like, trade with aggro early and stuff. I do not have a bidet. I wish. Would have shaved a full minute off my break there. Crux is a nice grindy card. We have all these loot effects. You can also, like, Entomb for Cruxa and just get it back if you don't have a Reanimation spell. I'm not playing Rabble Master. The awkward thing about Rabble Master with Recurring Nightmares, they both cost 3, right? And the dudes march into their deaths. Really doesn't fit this deck at all. Oops. Excuse me. Yeah, I think this is like the core. And then I need to cut 2 of these 5 if I want to run 17 lands. I think I do. I think I do want to run 17. Got a bunch of loot. Loot away the extras, but you still need those lands to keep openers and stuff. I think I'm going to play the Toxic. That card wins a lot. Just having a sweeper, having a reset. I kind of hate cutting Cruxa, but I think that might be what I do here. Gonna jam 7 red. We only have 3 red cards in here. It's probably fine. I don't know about this keep. We're not really like getting the juices flowing, reanimator wise. Oh, the mud helps a lot. Or was one of my mods, Pure Gosu. Not surprised by the miscalc here. Felt like that sort of brawl. Yes, no. The road to victory, littered with the bodies of my mods. That's a price I'm willing to pay. There's something in just pumping the shit out of Evolved Sleeper. If Rubro is a combo deck, though, with draw 7s, we really need to get the Shieldred down. It's hard not knowing like how much combo versus control we're facing. And the Shieldred did just get countered. I mean, you can still do the Evolved Sleeper line next turn, right? It's still fine. I have discovered... I've discovered what we're facing here. We're going to take Manamorphose out of this pack. Actually, how good is Mastery back Manamorphose? Not very. Build Storm, though. Overload Mastery just kills me. Yeah, I mean, what's your point? Excuse me. Yeah, keep the chatter down in this room. Nice warp. What reanimation effects do we have? We have everything except for Necromancy and Reanimate. Oh no, we missed Life and Death too. That's a good point. But we have Recurring Nightmare. the other two mana ones. And Corpse Dance, Shallow Grave. Uh-oh. I think the Shieldred's the only thing preventing a win right now. Just like flashing back 2-time walks here. A load-bearing Shieldred. Just like the model on my shrine. I think Roro is deciding between Tendrils first or Desire first. Desire for 5 now. 4. Okay. Counterspell, Frantic Search. Frantic Search is kills, so they can't play that. And Treasure Cruise. Nice. I think we got it. So I have Shieldred very high on my pick order. Might be my literal non-power pick after like Soul Ring and all them. Card does a lot. Not a matchup for Toxic. I'll just cut Toxic, bring in Cruxa. Frightening deck, terrifying deck. Terrifying deck. Bowmaster is in the cube pool. Yeah. Yeah, Bowmaster's like right after Shieldred. They could have taken a lot more too if the Shieldred wasn't in play. Overload on the double extra turn cards. Our average Goldfish is faster than Rabblemaster. Atraxa is right there next to Grizzlebrand and Archon. They're all together. The game was fascinating despite not playing Magic. Yeah, right? Just like watching, like, can they get out of from under this? I like the Fatal Push to kill Brawl, yeah. There might be other stuff that we didn't see, too. It's so efficient, Fatal Push. Efficient little card. Again, I'm not worried about pressure. I don't think Rabblemaster is like the right kind of pressure against 1/3s and infinite turns. It'd be a little bit better if we were on the play, but even then. Or if I had some fast mana, so I'm not playing it on turn 3. Turn 3 is a bit slow. Goblin Storm is not in the cube, no. It used to be. It and Past in Flames used to be in. You like Woodfall Primus? I could see Woodfall Primus being better than Grave Titan, maybe. I'm gonna send this back. Looks like Roro Mold on the play. Maybe I'm supposed to play Mutt there. Ludway Sleeper. Exhume looking kind of bad against that troll, huh? In general, yeah, Darth. It's a matter of Brainstorm being a build around and it gets overvalued in cube sometimes when people don't realize that. Roro obviously had a discard outlet, or a shuffle effect, rather. I could see it losing because I loot away this Evolved Sleeper. I'm gonna... Fair enough. Yeah, that was going to tutor for Shieldred. 100%, which force negation doesn't answer. So it's a good force. Terrifying. Well, instead of playing the Faithless Looting, I could have Kolaghan's commanded back the Cruxa and gotten both cards. That was probably a better line than what I did here. The concern is if the last card's just like a draw 7, like a Twister or whatever. Hey, Blue, thanks for the raid. Hope I'm not losing, because I didn't make Roro discard both cards. This is a Spiral. That could very much just easily be the game, Untapping. Oh, is it the Overload? Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Mercurio Blue. Thanks for giving a sub to Rosie Stone. Congrats, Rosie. How was your stream, Blue? Blue gifted now more gift subs. Congrats, Pontologist. Hell yeah. Very kind. So the Mastery gives us some red mana and a couple cantrips to work with. The Force Negation's targeting the Mastery. Paradoxical. Correct, Bubba. Proper pod. Top 8. So everybody in this pod had to win. Had to win a separate pod. Looks like no one's finished their quarters yet. We got a time walk here. At least we don't have to worry about the Mastery anymore. Terrifying card. Snap walk, sure. Oh shit, what up? Mercurio Blue firing off more gift subs. Congrats, Lachiness. Hey, I'm walking here. Yeah, Thoughtseize not a bad draw. I thought about flashing back looting. I think this is better. Shall I leave the Faithless Looting in the bin? I think I will. Just discard the Badlands, exile that instead. The lands are pretty good, though. With Evolved Sleeper here. Yeah, fuck it. Doom, 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 doom. And both the 6/6s need to be chumped here. Because of the Crux of them. Roro just needs a draw 7. Is this it? Is this the twister? Fact or fiction into... Do mine's Desire reverse here? Or maybe put Desire with Expressive. Desire plus lands. Well, the Treasure Cruise will draw basic. Or is likely to, right? The Expressive might be bad, pairing it with the Desire. But we've already seen Frantic Search and Turnabout. So it's hard to Expressive and then, like, find the mana for the Desire. Nice! We have made it to the top 4. And so is LSV. LSV, Shindy. Oh, it looks like Shindy beat Spell Skittles. It's unfortunate. Just concede. Just scoop on the spot. Well, that was poor. Board in the Baleful Mastery to answer our own reanimation target. It might be better than Toxic. I like Crux against those colors, but we literally only saw one card. We're gonna hold on to this Faithless Looting until we have something we want to reanimate. At least someone's reanimating stuff. Yeah, I guess. A win for Reanimator! Come on, fatty. That's the mana base that turn 1 reanimated? I wasn't mad before, now I'm mad. So still a Fractured Identity to worry about. Hopefully the Archon can bleed it out. They have 2 cards in hands. The Archon makes them discard a land. Oh, hey. Seal Grief draw. I was gonna just attack. The Archon eats their blocker. And then if they're not dead, then you can seal for whatever and draw into a Grizzlebrand. Whoever reanimates wins. That does seem like a big advantage, doesn't it? As good as Kolaghan's Command was, I'm going to play Crux over it. Game 3 here. Hopefully that's okay. Oh, Toxic should have come back in for the Baleful after we saw Lingering Souls, maybe. Maybe. Unfortunate. Yeah, I thought about just like playing Cruxa here. Or bitter discarding Baleful. Yeah, we knew they had Reanimate. It was like... It's not crazy that they also had the Necromancy. It was just unfortunate that it was in their hand. Been shielded in response. Oh, to get the corpse dance back the shielded. Yeah, I guess that's a line. Or the Cruxa. Just to get value, any value from the corpse dance at all. Not worried about Fractured on Shielded. They fired off that Treachery on Prowler really quick. Yeah. The turn 1 Reanimate was insane. Yeah, they don't seem to have very many black sources. Awkward. That doesn't do it. The Crux is above the Grizzlebrand, unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't see a way to do it. A way to, like, not die here without losing the Crux. I guess I could have held the land, held the Blood Crypt. GG's. Good luck. And I get to go to bed and it's only 1 o'clock. Got out Reanimated. Cool. Tomorrow...